Here are my top stocks for the coming week. FOMC rate decision coming up Wednesday. Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com. Your like, subscribe, and let's go over my top stocks to watch for the FOMC rate decision week. First on my list is SWAV, Shockwave Medical. We can see on the weekly chart the 274 area, super tough resistance in the past 4 weeks. Long continuation above it, and then 307. This is how it looks on the daily. We are in an uptrend channel, and if you're asking what are all these lines on my chart and the buy and the sell signal, it's the FTI. This is the only tool that you need on your chart with up to 85-90% accuracy. Yes, you heard me right. You can trade with the FTI with the up to 85% accuracy, anything that you want to trade on any time frame, long, short, day trading, swing trading, stocks, ETFs, futures, crypto, forex, everything that you want. The FTI will make you a better trader. Long above the 275 towards 288 and then 305 to the upside. Next is HPQ. As you can see in the last week, nothing much. It's not even a week, it's more than a week. 7 trading days, sideways move between the 30-30 to the downside, the support. Long continuation above the 31 towards 32, 33. This is how it looks on the weekly. Always zoom in, zoom out to get a better point of your price action. And as we can clearly see, the 31 area, 31.20, super tough resistance on HPQ since August of 2022. I'm waiting for a break above it, and then we will start taking our long position slowly. CVNA Carvana is next, hanging around above the yellow zone for the daily. 74.30 is the support. We are still in an uptrend channel, but we got ourselves a sell signal last Tuesday because the FTI identifies sideways move, nothing much of a price action. Long continuation above 81.40 towards 90.50 and 116. This is how it looks on the weekly, long continuation on the weekly above the 1950, and then you have 108 and 130 to the upside. FIP is next. FTAI infrastructure. On the right you have the weekly chart, on the left you have the daily chart. What we can see is volume increasing as we are going uptrend. Long continuation above the 6 towards 652 and then 7. This is how it looks on the weekly. Every week that goes by, FIP, this name, is getting stronger and stronger. Now let's continue above the 6. On the weekly you will see 684 and 788. Fibonacci FTI is the only tool that will provide you with up to 85% accuracy where price might be heading next. Next on my list is RIG. This is how it looks on the daily. Broke above a very massive downtrend channel. This channel started over last September of 2023. Now, in the past week, broke up above. Now, let's see continuation above the 590, then 630 and 680. This is how it looks on the weekly. We entered the yellow zone. Let's see continuation above, and now the yellow zone towards 660 and 716. GPS back on my list after a massive move to the upside. 12.8% to the upside. This is how it looks on the daily. Long continuation above 2380 towards the 25, 27 and also towards the 32. The uptrend, the upper border of this uptrend channel. On the weekly, we can take Fibonacci to the upside above 2390. We will see 2540, 27 and also all the way to 3280. All we need to do is put the FTI on our chart. Check the links in the description below. You have all the paths that you can choose from for financial freedom. Whether you want the one-on-one live mentorship or the pre-recorded program, same as the one-on-one mentorship, but pre-recorded. Both programs will gain you lifetime access for support, guidance, almost 7 days a week, 18 hours a day from me, no one else, until you will become, and of course all Discord channels, not including the FTI, until you will become a better trader, professional trader, then until you will be able to do everything that as I do by yourself without following anyone else on Twitter, anyone else on YouTube, anyone else even on Discord channels, WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups. You will become a professional, profitable trader. Check the links in the description below. Next is STLD. Uptrend, massive uptrend, super bull run. Next, we will see above the 139, we will see 144 and 150. This is how it looks on the weekly. Long continuation above 138, and we will see the upper border of this uptrend channel. We can see it at the 157, 168, and even at the 186. All we need to do, follow price, follow the trend lines, and use the green line or the Fibonacci levels as our risk management, because the only thing as traders we have full control of is our risk management. No one knows what will happen next. No one. And it doesn't matter how many subscribers they have, doesn't matter how many followers they have, no one knows where price might be heading next. The only thing we have full control of is how much are we willing to lose on each and every trade. Once we will start thinking about like this, profits will start taking care of themselves. DLO inside, holding strong on the weekly inside this yellow zone. Last week we got ourselves the buy signal. Why? Because the FTI recognized that this sell signal, this downtrend since August of 2023 is about to be finished, about to be over. No one knows for sure, but it identifies that this area, the 16, 17, is a very important area of support. Long continuation on the daily above the 18, towards the 1850, 1930, and then 2140 on the daily is here, 2140 on the weekly is over here. FCX, super tough resistance, the 45 area. Look left, the 45 area resistance since May of 2021. Yes, it was few weeks above the 45 area during 2022 for 2 months, and then back to the downside, and since then struggling. The only thing that I notice different is last week. Look at this candle. It's the first time this candle FCX arrives to this area with this kind of a bullish candle. This is how it looks on the daily. Above the 45, we'll see 47 and 50 to the upside. On the daily, on the weekly, we can see 52.36 to the upside. GM, General Motors, this is how it looks on the weekly. 42 area, super tough resistance. Look left. Since April of 2022, this area, except this 1 week over here during February of 2023, 1 year ago, this area of the 41.70, 42, super tough resistance. If bulls of GM will finally break above, we will see a bull run towards the 46, 41, 50 to the upside. This is how it looks on the daily. Long above the 41.90 towards 44, 47 and 51.40 to the upside. SG, Sweet Green Ink. What do we see here? Double bottom scenario of the 930, 920 area. Super bullish in the past 3 weeks. Let's see continuation above the 22.20 towards 26 and 31. This is how it looks on the daily. Super bullish, long continuation above 22.60, and we will see all these levels that the FTI provides us for future resistance, and as long as we are inside this uptrend channel, all good for SG. Arlo Technologies. What can we say about Arlo Technologies? 2 weeks ago, broke above the yellow zone, massive resistance area, as you can see since January of 2021, massive area of resistance. 2 weeks back, broke up above. Now let's see continuation above the 1250 and then towards 1542. We can take the magnitude of this candle, breaking above this candle, and we will see 1550. This is how it looks on the daily. No need to break our head. We have uptrend channel. We have buy signal, green line, we're still above it. Yellow zone, pretty far from it. Long continuation above the 1230, 1250. We will see 1360, 15 to the upside. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, PayPal broke above this massive downtrend line. We can take it over here. A little bit adjustment to over here. Trying to break one candle does not mean and doesn't show a trend reversal. The overall sentiment is still this yellow downtrend channel. I want to see continuation towards the 6650 and then weekly close above the 6650, 6660. We will start taking our long position on PayPal. This is how it looks on the daily. We are at the upper border of this short-term uptrend channel. Let's see, can we get a touch, retesting the yellow zone as support together with this middle trend line, and then next leg up towards the 64, 66 and 69. All we need to do is follow price, put FTI on our chart, and it will give us where price might be heading next, with the highest probability up to 85-90% accuracy on everything that you want to trade and on any time frame you want to trade. Once again, thank you very much for joining my Top Stocks to Watch weekly edition. If you find it helpful, educational, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and if you still didn't saw my weekly market recap, check it out. Super interesting. Until the next video, stay safe.